Do a countdown.
That's what I want to see, Sean. I don't got the energy tonight. You got it.
I would have made a way shorter intro if I knew we were doing this.
Spider-Man.
But you had to keep all the little,
Yeah, like you don't gotta play the whole thing, man.
Oh, I do.
Not twice.
I played it again.
Not twice. Come on, what are we doing?
I'm joking.
What are we doing? This guy. I mean, I'm glad you like it.
DJ, I mean, god damn, we know we love it. We love the intros. I think every intro has been great.
Thank you.
What's up, Brian? And welcome to the Geekz, episode 22. This is Lil.
This is Steve, keeping it green.
Sean, transforming like Megatron. I haven't said that in a while, right?
Ooh, he's back, Lil. He sounds like he's back.
Yeah, you sound happier this week. I think you've watched things that made you happy this week.
I am very, very happy and very, very I'm excited, man. Like I know you guys probably haven't watched anything, but
I watched a lot.
Man, listen, I'm very, very excited to talk about a couple new shows, or actually just a show that came out this week. Nothing new, but I mean, it's a nice trailer this week, man, for Andor. Oh man, like yeah, listen, I was a little hesitant. Now, blown away, just blown fuck away by a trailer. I mean,
I've been so cinematic.
Too. It was great. Like, I mean, god dang, man. I mean, where y'all want to start at?
I mean, I think my brain was working half this week. I had COVID all week. I'm still recovering. So,
But
you made it.
But you're in good health. I mean, you're not, you're probably a little groggy a little bit, but.
Yeah, I'm still definitely nowhere near 100. Yeah, I mean, I'm good. I'm not in the hospital. I did go to the urgent care and stuff and had to get some meds and stuff. Had a fever and wasn't Tuesday and Wednesday were not good days.
Right.
So I think you called me on Wednesday or Thursday, Sean. I couldn't remember. Like
Thursday, probably Thursday.
Yeah, it was funny because I had like 3 or 4 people calling me on Thursday, like almost all back to back, and everybody's just like, I pick up the phone and everybody's like, "Holy cow, what the hell?" Yeah, it was bad. It hit me hard this time. It hit me hard.
How many times is that for you now?
Twice. So
I think I got
I got it in January. I got it December, right? Christmas, and then just now, But I mean, I was, nephew caught it, passed it around. Again, everybody thinks just because you're vaccinated, you don't get it. Vaccination doesn't mean I don't get it. The vaccination is for you have a less likelihood of it being super bad. So if I feel like if I didn't have it, I probably would have been not completely out. Like I was pretty bad, but everybody else got mild cases of it. So
good. Well, I'm glad to see you're up and able.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking it out.
I gotta be here for you guys. I love you guys. No matter what condition I'm in, I'm here for you guys. What's up?
I'm pretty sure we've all literally called in sick from the show before. Like, dude, I can't. I'm fucking sick.
Did I call? I don't think I'm calling sick. I just think of vacation. Maybe that's the only time. I can't remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did have a.
Yeah, and in the last how many years we've been doing this,
that's what I'm saying. Like it's happened.
It has. But there's a lot of crazy news going on, and it's like I have to talk about this HBO stuff. We'll get to it at the end, but
I mean, it's very amazing. I mean, we got. I actually want to. There's quotes, man. Like,
oh yeah, no, Sean, I want to get there because that's gonna be. I can't wait. I can't. That's why I was like, if Lil's not coming on this week, it's gonna have to be Salt and Pepper because it's too big.
Yes, it is too big. It's a lot.
But I'm glad Lil's here to rein us in and stomp all over our dreams.
I'm not stomping over anything.
We'll see what happens when we get there. But let's talk about what we watched this week. Sean, you want to talk about anything in particular?
I mean, I'm not even finished. Usually I'm done with the show. I'm not even done with the show yet. Like, it's been a slow grind for me. And honestly, Alil and Steve, this is the best fucking show I have watched in so long, TV series wise, as a superhero comic book show. It is very, very well done. I have to say, Netflix's The Sandman is probably the best shit I've seen all year.
And you're through 6 episodes? How many episodes?
It's about 10 episodes.
How many are you through?
I'm 7 right now. And man, I'm telling you, man, each one is just like, fuck. Like, they're fucking just great storytelling. Neil Gaiman. I never actually read Sandman. I've browsed through it. I'm not a fan of the art. It's definitely a differently mystical, weird art that I'm not a big fan of. But I know about Sandman. But man, this shit, man, I felt like I've watched things from the comic book come to life, and I've watched the character develop, and there's just so many fucking great things about it, and I love it so much. I'm be honest with you, this is really hands down
awesome.
Right now one of the best comic book series I've ever watched, and that's really
I haven't seen it yet.
Praise.
I watched one episode, but I think I had a fever. So
did it make it more awesome?
No, focus wasn't there, man. Like I was like, I'm like,
trip.
I don't know. I'm like, that's the bad guy from Last Action Hero. And I'm trying to pay attention. I'm like, I can't focus on this. I just can't. I mean, it visually looked great, but like I could not.
The cinematography is phenomenal. It's like a movie. Like the way they did it, it's like a movie. You're like looking at it like, damn, they did the production. Like, on a TV show, you think they would skip a little production shit. Like, it's all right.
It's happening. TV is looking better than movies now.
Steve. Yeah, I don't know who out there has watched Sandman, but god damn, this shit is fucking phenomenal. The storyline, man, I don't want to spoil it, but man, there's fucking like 2 episodes where I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this is crazy. And it's just like, boom, boom. Oh,
that's funny.
This person's controlling this shit. And then these people are acting crazy in this one situation. And it's just going all around the room. And one impact, another impact story. How's your story? How's it? I'm like, holy shit. And it gets fucked up. And then there's another episode where it's, fucking Constantine is in this shit, but it's a different Constantine. Fucking phenomenal. I was like, god damn, I need more of that shit. I was like, it's blown my head away, man. I'm just so fantastic. Blackbird, I watched that shit. Phenomenal hero. Fucking great. Like, TV right now is at the best point of this in any time in history. So whereas we get so much great shit that I don't think movies can even compare to the TV that we're getting right now. Hands down. Phenomenal. Alil, I'm telling you.
I mean, that's good. I mean, and we've got some big shows coming out.
I'm gonna tell you a little for you. Sandman, you can't watch with the kids. The kids can't really watch it because there is some crazy stuff that goes on, and it's very adult content. There's moments where it's just like, oh man, like this is crazy, but then they deal into the deep, and it's some fuck. It's
well, that's what I wanted. That's why I asked you, because like I know like the kid, is it Stranger Things, Umbrella Academy level, or is it next tier up? You know what I mean? Like
a next tier. It's not really for kids. I wouldn't recommend kids watching it. Okay. It's a lot of some suicide. There's like it's a lot of sexy time things. Some crazy stuff going on. I don't I don't know, but I can't. I can't wait for y'all both to watch it. But Steve, I can't wait for you to fucking watch it.
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. It's
just because I know you're gonna pick it apart, and I know you're gonna because it's DC. So there's things there. It's just again. I gotta give this a hero. It is one of the best comic book shows I've watched on TV so far this year. But this is my high praise. It may not be everybody's praise. But.
Well, I'm not going to go into it with a whole bunch of Sandman comic book baggage. So
yeah.
Again, I'm familiar with it, Sean.
Yeah.
Like you, I never really was. The art never really struck me. I mean, I can appreciate it, but it's just not my style. And there's a lot of content with that style, and it's like, oof. So I listened to the audiobook thing that they had on was it Audible, the one they did with like James McAvoy and. All kinds of people in that one. So I listened to that. So I'm aware of the story. I'm just not going to go in with too much baggage, but it sounds, man, I can't wait to start it.
Oh man, there's a
how many episodes are there?
10. He goes to hell, and it's like a battle. I'm like, what the fuck? But it's not a battle that you think it is, and that's the great part about it. It's just like, oh shit, how can I? If you ever think about shit like how like. Neil Gaiman is a fucking weird genius in a weird fucking way.
He's just a weird dude. Huh?
How do you come up with this crazy shit, man, and then tell this story? And it's high praise for me, man. It really is high praise. I don't know who's watched it. No one's really commenting out there, but I gotta know who's watched this shit already, and I'm curious to know.
People were commenting.
Yeah, people were commenting. A little just hides the comments.
No, I posted them on. I'm running through them. I'm trying to.
I was joking. Calm down. So Sandman, fantastic, right? Are we going to wait till the end to talk about Prey? Because it's a movie and it just came out, or what?
I thought it was going to be a TV series.
No,
I thought it was a series. I didn't know it was just a made-for-TV movie or made-for-Hulu movie. I was shocked.
I honestly, I want to say I would like for us to review Sandman once y'all done watching it.
Okay.
I think it needs it.
Probably going to be a salt and pepper review, Sean.
Why? I watched episode 1. I just was not in the right state.
But you're not allowed. But when you watch that stuff, you can't watch it. You know what I mean? Like you got to really be private with this one.
I'll get to it because I want to see it. I do. I mean, I'm the same way. I read a few of the early issues of Sandman, but that's really it. So,
you said Prey is at the end. We're going to talk about Prey at the end.
Sure.
I was about to go all in on that one.
If you want, I mean, we can. I don't care.
Gonna spoil it here.
I don't know if I'm gonna spoil. It's new, but
there's not really. It's not.
What is there really going to
spoil?
It's a
Predator
movie. I mean, it's it's got some really great hand-to-hand combat type action.
A little. I give it a hero.
It's a hero.
It's so good.
Hands down. May be one of the best Predator movies I've seen.
I mean, it's up there. It's just behind number one.
It's the second best Predator movie.
But see, y'all say I like Predators though. I fuck with Predators.
Sean,
man.
I watched Predators last week again, just to throw it on while I was drawing and shit. And Adrian Brody doesn't do it, man. And that whole Topher Grace shit, whole Topher Grace shit was trash. It was trash. I tell you.
Predators is my top 3 Predators, man. There's no other Predator.
It could be number 3, but it's not number 2. Number 2 is Prey.
No,
Predator with Schwarzenegger, which was still hands down so much fun.
Prey's definitely number 2, but with the caveat of I didn't like his face without the helmet. I thought it looked
his look.
I don't know what was going on.
Crazy. It was.
I was like,
But he looked like a different. I mean,
we already know there's different Predators though, and not every Predator.
I mean, that's why it didn't bother me.
I guess you're right. I never thought about it because it was it was Alien versus Predator, Predator 1 and Predator 2. They all had the same looking ass Predator. So,
but they changed the helmet.
The helmet.
Yeah, but when they took it off, it was always the same kind of structured face with the little beady eyes. And then Predators came, and you had the same kind that was tied up at the camp in Predators, and then the big ones were had weird lobster heads. And then I don't know what the fuck happened in Requiem because you couldn't see shit in that. And then the Predator movie came out, and that was a big ass one in there too. He looked different.
Yeah, I think Predators are all different. But then again, the only thing that fucked me up was the helmet thing. I wasn't a big fan of the bone helmet, but because I missed the plate helmet. Like I like the plate helmet. Like I like the one that looks more futuristic. But I'm okay with it because this is one of the beginning of Predator, so I'm okay with it, I guess.
I liked that his little mandibles could like roar out from the helmet, like they were like, you know.
I thought that was really cool too.
Cool effect. Everyone's been asking us to watch this RRR movie, and I've looked at it to put it on, and it's 3 hours long, and I'm just like, I'm never at a point when I think about to put it on. It's like 3
service
hours.
is it on?
Shit. Netflix.
Oh, is that that's the Indian movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't gotten even. Is it subtitles and shit?
I don't know. I saw the runtime and I was like, I can't. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I can't do that.
Maybe I will watch it. I guess I don't know.
Try to find some time.
I don't know, man. Prey was the music was fantastic. I heard about the lady that did the music. Apparently, she did like a bunch of the Assassin's Creed games. Like they went and found a video game composer and like tossed this on it, and it fucking was great. The music was amazing.
Yeah, I like that too, James, with the arrows. I thought that was kind of cool because like we've seen, this is, a couple hundred years ago, right?
It's like early primitive Predators.
Yeah, and they've evolved, from what we've seen. So it's like
right.
I like that. I mean, it still was way advanced than what the technology we had, but there was still some basics. I like the shield. Dude, that shield thing was awesome.
Everything he did in that mist scene was fucking phenomenal. Yeah, he was killing shit like it was just like, man, like this dude is like a good guy.
You're just seeing the Predator fight a bear.
The special effects were amazing. The animals, like you could tell they were CGI, but like, god damn, they looked real. Like,
when he really punched the bear, and like the bear just went like limp, like it was like, oh my god, it was awesome.
It was like,
oh, that wolf looked real as shit. For a minute, I was like, God damn, look at this guy. I like how the Predator just kind of goes like, he starts with a rattlesnake. He's like, now
and worked his way up. Like, I love that shit. That was great. That was really good.
He's going up the animal food chain.
Yeah. He did though. He kind of did. It was like,
and we saw him murder all kinds of, like he was murdering shit all the whole movie. Like they would just see like a red glow and hear him roar in the distance, and you're like, oh shit, got another one. Also, the fact that it's like
it's not a bad idea, Kenneth.
That's actually not a bad idea. It's actually a really good
Predator against the
both
samurai,
of those. Like, can we just have like an anthology style movie series of just Predator gets dropped into this random situation and see what those people would do?
Well, it kind of, the end credits kind of tease that the Predators are coming back, so we'll see. Who knows?
What was the end credit? I didn't see the end credit.
It was like the
animation stuff, and then you saw the tribe kind of like moving, and then you saw more ships.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there was 3 new ships came in at the end right before it cut to black and went into the.
Fuck,
so like I'm like they're definitely gonna put a sequel together on this, and that's why I guess I thought this was like a TV series. I thought this was a series. I don't know why.
Africa and shit. Oh man, going against the tribes of Africa. God damn, you can do so much shit with
so many things. Yeah, exactly. But and speaking of that, the actors in this whole movie, every single person was phenomenal. Like even the shitty fur trappers, but the one thing I didn't. I wish they would have gave me amazing.
I wish they would have gave me subtitles for the fur trapper dudes, because I understood that. Okay, so we're not gonna get the Indian language. I get that. Like I'm okay.
You can though. There is a dub for it, which is crazy.
Is it? I didn't see the dub. I didn't even know that.
And the fact that you couldn't see the subtitles for those guys made sense because she wouldn't have. We're seeing this from her perspective. She would have had no idea what the fuck they were saying.
Right, but it would have been nice to see it for us, not for her, for us, to know what they were saying. But I mean, that's a really nitpick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck at the end of the day.
She was fucking badass with that tomahawk on a rope. Yo.
Dude, when she's slinging that back and forth, I was like, even when she was practicing, I'm just like, holy cow.
She was fucking shit up. Like, yo, she was like, She was like the princess in that Hulu movie that I watched. Yo, they was both kicking ass. I would see them both team up.
The actress Amber Mid-Thunder, she did phenomenal. She was badass. You could like she had to and it wasn't like she was like a small frame girl that had like superhuman strength. She had to like work shit, you know what I mean? She had to use leverage and different styles to like get the upper hand in many situations.
Yeah, when she was fighting the dudes and she was like back, like the whole camera just stayed on the one shit and she was just going boom, boom. I was like, God damn. Like, yo, she was fucking shit up. And she was beating up the Indian dudes in the beginning. Like, they was like, oh, you gonna fuck with her? Like, yo, she was putting the work in on them. Yo.
Yeah, well, who was that made that last comment a little? James. Yeah. So did you catch that, Sean? The gun at the end?
Yeah, that was Danny Glover's gun, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the gun that they throw to Danny Glover at the end of
that was tough.
Part 2. I was like, damn, that was like a nice fucking callback, man. That was so good. And then I loved the brother when he's tied up and he's like, if it bleeds, we can kill it. I was like, I like it. Like, so good. Like, that's what I want. Like, now do that again. Like they were saying when in the Samurai, you know, and then have some fucking general walk in and be like, if it bleeds, we can kill it. Like, fuck yeah. Like, let's just make this a fucking thing.
That's keep the line in every. That's the through line in every movie.
Everything. I'm in. Just give me more of that.
I'm so curious to see how they're going to do Aliens. Like, if they did good with Predator, they're going to do fucking good with Aliens too.
Dude, and Predator's like, it's like universally, like its critics love it, the audience loves it. Like, only a few little nitpick naysayers out there, but you're going to get that with anything. But like, for the most part, we're definitely going to get some sort of sequel to this.
Prey was
for sure.
Love it. What else?
I watched the first episode of Paper Girls on Amazon Prime. Did you watch that yet, Sean?
Okay,
yeah,
so
I didn't like it.
I watched it. I didn't like it, but Zoe finished it and fucking loved it. She came. She was like, "Dad, loved it." I was like, "Really?" Because I didn't think she liked it at first.
How many episodes did you watch?
Like, huh?
How many episodes did you watch?
I watched 2 episodes.
I don't know. I watched the first episode and I liked it. All right. I was like, a lot of shit happened. I was like, I don't know what's happening. So like,
yeah, it was a lot.
Zoe liked it.
Zoe loved it.
So then, because I was waiting to tell Mia about it, because Mia actually read the first issue.
Okay.
Because
she got, like, when we were at a comic shop like a couple months ago, somebody gave her the first issue, like, she was looking through, because she loves the Runaways. And she was talking to one of the clerks there. They're like, "Oh, why don't you try Paper Girls?" It was like the Image first, so it wasn't like the pristine number 1, but.
Yeah, I wasn't in love with it, but I may have it per what she said. I might have.
I've read that a lot of people need to like get through it. Like get through it, it gets better. Like if you only watch the first few episodes, you're not going to get the whole thing. So
I'm in. I only watched the first one and I liked it. So I thought all the actors, like the kids, the girls were great. Like they were all doing
they did a good job. They're beat from the comic book, like literally. Like it's there. It just didn't grab me. I was like, man, is something missing from this? And again, I didn't finish it. So,
but damn, they're just like it is kind of like you watch it and you're like, from the music to the setting to everything, it's very like.
That was my problem. The music.
Here we are again. Well, it's like what Stranger Things does, just not as well. You know,
yeah,
it's like
was it? But did you get did you get a feel for the music? Were you just like?
It felt like it was just missing. Like you could get what they were going for, but it wasn't hitting the same beats.
All it needed was that nice 80s soundtrack, Steve.
But they did with the end credit song. It was like the same end credit song we've gotten on Umbrella Academy and Stranger Things and everything else. I was just like, okay, but I can see where they're going, and I'm ready. I'm gonna finish it off. It's only got like 8 episodes, something like that. So. 45-minute episodes. You can bang that out in a couple days.
Okay. Well,
that's it. I've just been gaming other than that. So
how was 76?
I don't know, man. It's like it's fine, but like, man, it's like I was playing with Dave last night and like it's really boring when you're just sitting there and the other guy's like, hold on, I'm gonna go craft and do all this other stuff. And you're like, fuck. Like I can't do shit.
What's 76?
Fallout 76.
Oh, okay.
We're just trying something new and trying to play something else. I was playing Sniper Elite 5 again though today, Sean. I was trying to get to that the second mission. Well, it's all right. They have that one. They have like a club thing where it's like, oh, you want the full experience? It's only $100 a year to become part of this Fallout club, and this you get all these different kinds of game modes and this and this. I'm like, I'm not gonna do that.
No thanks.
So
I'd be like, no.
I would like to jump on Fireteam Elite though, like because I was into that one last week.
Telling you, Sean, Alil, you might even like that one.
Yeah,
Fireteam Elite.
Stuff.
And it's free. It's on Game Pass.
Okay.
3-player co-op. And you're fighting xenomorphs. That's it.
We can play together?
Yes.
If you get on.
And if you don't,
I'll get on.
That.
I mean, I was no, there's rumors about a lot of arcade, especially how well Turtles did. That a lot of big arcade classics are gonna. I mean, they've already come out, in the 360 era, but they weren't as good as they are now especially on the multiplayer co-op. There's rumors that X-Men is gonna come out. There's rumors that Neo Geo is gonna do what?
Oh shit, Sean, X-Men.
The X-Men arcade beat 'em up, the 6-player one.
Oh my god, could you imagine 6-player co-op?
Well, first of all, everybody gonna try to get Wolverine. So first of all, I
don't know I'm going straight for Nightcrawler, baby. I want that fucking.
You want the BAM?
The BAM across the screen shit.
Yeah, there's I guess Neo Geo is going to be coming out with a lot of their games going through that. So we might see a whole like 90s arcade kind of revival, especially with how well Turtles did.
We'll beat that shit up in one night.
I know that's the only problem.
Which is fun. I mean, that's what I like about that. I mean, I know it's a problem, but I also like that we can actually do the game and
well, I played it
get through it.
Like the next night or 2 nights later with Sebastian and beat the game a second time. One sitting. It's kind of cool.
James, which Ninja Turtles documentary? I've seen so many of them. Is there another new documentary? Because I think we talked about one several years ago. There was a new one. Back then, he said also Ryan says Gambit was his dude. Yeah, Gambit throwing the cards. That was fun. I did watch a movie, Steve. I was gonna recommend it for 31 Days of Horror, but I'm not. And if you saw it, that's fine. I kept turning on bad movies because I just wasn't in the mood, and then I would watch it in bits and pieces. I watched an Elijah Wood movie, Come to Daddy.
I think I started that and then
it was horrible. It's not a horror movie either. So because it says that it's a James 2013. Oh yeah, I've seen that one. That was a great documentary on the Turtles. The movie was not good. Like Elijah Wood with that little mustache thing, he just looks so creepy. But he wasn't the bad guy or anything. It was just a weird. I don't want to. Do I spoil it? Doesn't matter. He's some 30-something 40-year-old dude who never knew his dad. His dad invites him out and lives out in the outback of Australia or somewhere in this big mansion by himself. And he goes and meets him, and the dad at one point tries to kill him, and then he finds out that it's not his dad. It was a weird situation. And then then the dad was held hostage and he had to murder all these people, but it just wasn't good. I don't.
How many movies did you watch with your sick week?
Just the three I told you about in this one.
James is back. He has spoken. Spoil it. Was that talking about Prey?
Yeah. No, it's because I was talking about spoiling Come to Daddy. So he's spoil it.
I didn't hear you.
I don't recommend it. I don't think it was that good. It's just, I don't know. It's just not a good movie. That's about it. So, anything else I did? Watched a bunch of horror movies for Steve and I, which I don't know if I'll be able to get through tonight, Steve. We'll see how long this goes. and that's it for me. Like I didn't really shop. I have a whole bunch of packages sitting here from Whatnot that I have to still open. I've opened a few, and I'm going to talk about two here because one I was super excited to show Sean. That's it. Nothing else. So, you guys got anything else before we get into Toy Box?
No. Did I watch anything else this week? Nope. That's it.
Somebody asked if we got anything from C2E2. I did not, because I know there are a lot. I know all the Whatnot people are at C2E2, and there's like a whole bunch of exclusive comics and stuff people are paying ridiculous amounts for. No, I'm not. I did not pick up anything from C2E2, especially now that I'm not there anymore. Kind of sad. Not there. But that's it. So let's get into the Toy Box. Who wants to go? Who wants to go first? I'll go.
All I have is tapes. So do we want to do tape talk first?
I've got comics. So that's
I got tapes. So. I got stuff. I got comics.
All right, Sean, you go. Okay, so if I only have tapes and Lil only has comics and you have all of it, I'll go first with the tapes. Then you can go, and then Lil can wrap things up with the comics.
Yeah.
All right. So just a couple of a few good men.
We got a question here. Hold on. Do we see the what is this? Hypochondriac trailer?
I didn't. We can look it up.
Yeah, we'll look it up when we get the trailer time.
Anyhow, classic Few Good Men. Didn't have that one yet, so swoop that up. The Kevin Bacon horror classic, a little stir of echoes.
Love that movie. I love that movie.
That was a good movie. It actually was good, but it was dark. I was like, ooh.
It was like scary. It was like scary when you thought it was a ghost, and then when you figured out what everything was, it was like, oh, this is way worse than a ghost.
Yeah,
this is way.
Oh, it was way worse than a ghost.
People are terrible.
Terrible.
Let's see what else. Oh, we talked about how I only had Beverly Hills Cop 3. That's been rectified. I got Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2.
Son of a bitch.
Sean, check this one out. Look at this. The Beverly Hills Cop 1 tape actually has the gray flap on the VHS.
Oh, nice.
Freaking old. Wow. These things are in like really, really good shape. No, like the boxes are really, really good. So
I love that Beverly Hills Cop. I love that Beverly Hills Cop 1 box. Yeah, the white box with him. I love that. So it's very artistically done because his foot is coming out the panel. I love that. That's like really cool. Very well done.
Very, very cool. Went some old school action and got the Chuck Norris classics, Delta Force and Delta Force 2.
Love it. To review those. Some
silly, cheesy, terrible, horrible movies, but they're also awesome.
I don't know, man. I used to watch Delta Force, man, back in the day. So.
They're really, but they're bad. Really good. But they're really good. You know, they're so bad it's good. And then to wrap things up, one that I've been looking for a while, and it's in really, really good shape, is Beetlejuice.
Oh,
and the box is like, I mean,
bastard.
Not a rip. It's like shiny. Like, dang.
It's a nice box. Right?
I love to hate you so much.
In perfect condition. The tape is like there's just nothing wrong.
That's fucking perfect, man.
Whew. So
it's one of those good ones too.
It's one of those ones where I'm like, I don't have Beetlejuice yet. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So there it is. There's my tape talk. That's it for the evening for me, Sean.
Well,
what tapes did you get?
I'm going to jump in because I scored a bundle of shit, Steve. Last week I was at the farmer's market, and this dude had a big box of tapes. I was like, how much you want for them? He was like, $20. I was like, I'll take all of them. There wasn't some great pieces in there, but I didn't have them. So to me, they're great because, again, I didn't have them. So, you know.
There had been a couple of really, really good ones, though, right?
There was some fucking really good ones that I needed a part of my collection. But I got the Sixth Sense, Steve.
Mm-hmm. I got that one, same box.
Yeah,
I wonder if they came out with an all black box. I don't remember.
I don't know.
They must have.
I got all the Batman movies.
There you go.
Yeah, needed all those. I was
one fell swoop.
One fell swoop. Boom.
Finished them all.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Gotta have that.
Yeah. I love this movie, Lethal Weapon 3. You forgot your boarding pass.
Joe Pesci.
Love Lethal Weapon 3. That was a great one. Let's see. Got Dinosaurs, Steve, on VHS. Think you have this too, don't you?
I do not, but I would
No?
love to. I love that show, man. I still love that show.
Yeah, I got Dinosaur. I
I don't
got
know why.
2 volumes of Dinosaurs actually.
That's awesome.
Yeah, good pickup. That was a good
Not
pickup.
the mama.
What do you think, Alil? Did you like that dinosaur show?
I mean, when it came out, I tried to rewatch it recently, like with the kids, and it is
Scary.
tough.
Well, it's not a good looking like.
Yeah,
Like, it looks weird. It looks like when you watch VHS on like a 4K fucking wide, 70-inch TV. When you watch a VHS, it looks like shit. But you watch it on a little CRTV, it looks great.
Yeah.
So
Kindergarten Cop. Good one.
perfect. I got that one. Got to have that in the collection.
Oh man, got a couple of my favorites. Well, not really my favorites, but I got Uncle Buck. Fucking love.
Oh,
Uncle
nice.
Buck. Fucking John Candy.
Yep.
Great cover, Steve. Fucking, this is one of I don't think this is one of John Candy's last movies, but I love John Candy.
No,
that was like
that was mid
middle.
'80s. That was
Candy.
early or late. Yeah. That was late '80s. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what his last movie was, but I love John Candy.
Wagons East.
Yeah, I was gonna say with Chandler Bing, right?
Yeah, he didn't go out on a high note. Him and Raul Julia share that unfortunate.
Yeah. Billy Madison. I didn't even know this was on VHS. I thought it was.
I didn't know. Huh. Nice.
No,
yeah,
man,
I didn't know
that was early '90s.
Yeah, good pickup though. Love Billy Madison. I got Home Alone. I'm not really a big Home Alone fan, but I
hate Home Alone. I truly hate Home Alone.
Me and you both, man. I do not like Home Alone.
I love Home Alone 1 and 2.
We've talked about it. I just do not like Home Alone.
I'm not a Home Alone dude either. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You guys are crazy.
I got some crappy ones though, Steve. I got like Babe in the City. Ugh.
Yeah, no, I don't care about
Trash. Hulk. Meh.
Amazing.
Nice.
Eric,
no,
Eric,
that's really cool for the VHS shelf. Like that's kind of cool. It's like it's the shitty
nice
Hulk
cover.
movie, but like it's cool, I like
it's a nice cover.
Eric Bana.
No idea. Baby Geniuses. I'm gonna do with that.
Yeah, that can go in the bin.
Yeah, that's definitely going in the trash bin. Another Indiana Jones. I don't need. Turner and Hooch. Indiana Jones. Got another. Steve, got Terminator?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
Justin wants to know, why do we hate Home Alone? You know what? I don't know. Like when it came out at that, when did it come out? 90, 91?
Something like that.
Like I was the age of Kevin McAllister.
Yeah, I was already too old, and like it got so much hype, and it was like I watched it, and I'm like, this is dumb.
Yeah, it was stupid as shit.
It's just like I didn't care. Like
it was not a Home Alone dude. I got Rudolph. I don't know what I'm doing with that, but whatever.
Wait, Rudolph, which one? Was that the stop motion?
Yeah, Rudolph the Shiny New Year. I don't know what that is. Got some white tape, Steve. The white ones, James and the Giant Peach.
The big clamshells. There you
go. Clamshells. Stuart Little. Don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Jack Frost with Michael Keaton, which was How Did This Get Made episode.
Have you seen the fan edit trailer where they turn that into a horror movie?
Yeah,
there is a horror movie called Jack Frost.
Yeah, but that sucks. That's bullshit. I'm talking about the fan edit trailer for that movie, the fucking Michael Keaton one.
Christmas Story, but I already have that on VHS.
You have that in the slim box, right?
Yeah, I got that in the slim box.
That's way better than that one.
I don't like A Christmas Story either.
Jingle All the Way.
Gotta have that. I love that.
Of course, Rob Southgate is in that.
Rob Southgate classic.
Of course, he's in it. Some of my favorite ones that I grabbed this week, which were fucking great and I love. I did get Predator. Fucking love that. Like,
the lenticular cover.
Yeah.
You got the variant fucking Predator cover. You son of a bitch.
Wait,
Steve needs to collect all the different covers like a comic book.
What is the side? What is the side? Oh, motherfuck. I don't have that. I have 2 Predators and neither of them are that one. That means I got to go get that one.
The lenticular cover is fucking amazing. I was like, God damn, this is nice.
I got the CBS Fox cover that just has the white lettering on the side. And then I got the red lettering on the side. But I don't have that one. That one's fucking sick.
Let's see. I got, which again, I have Back to the Future 1. but I don't have Back to the Future 2, and I fucking love Back to the Future 2.
That's your movie,
dude. A little,
that's the Air Mags.
I went to this level a little, and you know what I did? Pre-order the DeLorean. The Hot Toys DeLorean.
I thought you talked about that one last week. No,
We did.
No, we talked about
It was 2 weeks ago.
about it. Yeah, we talked
about
it,
the DeLorean, but not that you pre-ordered it.
Yeah.
No, I meant the tape.
Oh no! This is my first time having it, Steve. This is the first time having it.
Weird.
Fucking love this cover. This sits right in the front. So yeah, It is crazy. I thought we talked about it too, but we didn't. Another one of my favorites, man, which I'm very happy to get. RoboCop 1 and 2.
Fuck, that RoboCop 2 cover so good. I need to find that.
But RoboCop 1 is for me.
This is a way better movie. Yeah,
I know, but I have that one, so I'm tired of it. I want that part 2. That one's the fresh and new, shiny new hotness.
You should get the number 3. You should get RoboCop 3 with.
Well, if I find it, I'll get it because I want to have them all.
I really just wanted a RoboCop originally because
I love the font on the side.
You got the statue.
Yeah,
right next to your statue.
That it'll go right with my statue. I'm gonna start putting my VHS in my statues.
What is that? Does your statue have like an Omnicorp thing on it?
The base.
Yeah. Omnicorp base, and it lights up, and the gun comes out. It's gonna be perfect with my shit. And then nice. the one that like again, it's in a clamshell, but I don't give a shit. It's fucking Goonies, one of my favorite movies of all time. Fucking great. I'm glad I got it. It's a clamshell, but I don't care. I'll take it.
That's nice.
Yeah. There's no way I wasn't gonna be like, I need that.
No, now you just need the slim. You got the clamshell. You just need to find the slim.
The slim is like $60 to $70.
Just gotta find it at the right place. You gotta find someone that doesn't know what they got. They're still out there.
Oh yeah, I'll find it. I also got this week. I got Princess Leia's lightsaber. Very, very nice with that rose gold chrome. Really, really nice lightsaber. Lights up blue. I don't use the hilt. I mean, I don't use the blade. I only fuck with the hilt. But a really, really, really cool piece of my collection. I've already got 5 lightsabers now. So 2 more is on the way. Vader's and Obi-Wan's. All I need is Luke to clean it off. And then, I'm gonna put them all like I'm because they store this way, but I want to put them this way.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a beautiful hilt, man. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably once I get Luke's, I'll put it on the little shelf sideways, and then I would love if I could, Steve, to get the prop replica Han Solo's gun and Boba Fett's prop replica gun. I've seen some mock-ups. Maybe I might just get them 3D printed ones because the master replica ones are like $6,000. Like I'm not buying $6,000 fucking prop replica. But that's what I want to do. I got the helmets. Working on more helmets and stuff like that.
You get like a fucking dope pegboard wall where you can
I'm
put them all on display.
Yeah, I'm gonna have like the Star Wars setup over here and work my way through and stuff like that with the 80s cartoons and stuff like that. But it's a really nice one. I've seen a lot of negative reviews on it, but for me, I'm not again, people are like, oh, it doesn't do this and do that. I'm like, I'm not going nowhere to fight nobody with a lightsaber, dog. And a plastic one at that.
Is it white? Does it have white accents on it?
No.
Is it just silver?
It's all silver. It
looked white. I was like, damn, that looks like an Apple product. If it was white and rose gold.
No, it's all silver. Yeah. It holds.
It looks clean
well.
though.
Yeah. The weight is really great on it. So definitely tough.
Very nice.
Yeah. Got another prop this week, Steve. Something that's me in your wheelhouse is the Batman Beyond. Batman Beyond piece, very sharp by NECA. It's plastic though, Steve. It's not it's not really hard.
Yeah.
But it's a nice piece to have.
Does it come with a base?
No base, man.
Where the fuck are you supposed to put it?
Yeah, man, I know.
You gotta lay it on its side. What the fuck?
Yeah, the base is like,
or you gotta, or you set it on like one of its points, but then that gets worn down.
Yeah, it's so stupid because then there's like a holder here that it goes in, but what the fuck am I gonna do with this? It's that way, so I can kind of put it like that.
Is that hard plastic or is that like flimsy bullshit?
It's flimsy bullshit.
Ah.
Yeah.
No, you could do. You could put some LEDs in the inlay of that flimsy bullshit, and then set that thing on top of it and have it glow out. That would
Good.
look
They
kind
had
of
a, they,
cool.
had a, they had a blue one of that, right? So
Yeah, I don't want the blue one. I never even seen the blue one in the cartoon. I don't remember the blue one. I always remember the
Oh,
white.
it retracts.
Yeah. It definitely retracts. So if I wanted to, it comes out like
Oh,
that.
that's pretty sweet. I like that.
It is pretty sweet, but it's $30 though. Kind of expensive for a piece of plastic.
A piece of plastic with no fucking stand.
Yeah,
Fucking bamboozled you, Sean.
yeah, man. So I mean, but it goes with my
They
other
hoodwinked you.
batarangs. I got other batarangs, so it's kind of cool to have it though. So I'm happy.
So are you gonna start a Batarang collection?
Yeah, well, it's part of my Batman animated collection. You know, I got all the Batman. I got the Batman animated grappling hook and shit like that.
Need to get yourself a Christian Bale Batarang.
No, I don't want that.
Batfleck Batarang.
He just wants the animated.
Animated stuff, man. You know, I don't do the fucking other Batmans like that.
The Michael Keaton Batarang.
Yeah, they had that. They actually had that one at Walmart, but I looked at it. I was like, do I want that? I don't really. I like Batman, Michael Keaton, but do I need props from it? Not really. I'm a Batman animated dude, man. That's the only fucking Batman for me anyway. I only celebrate Batman animated series. And then I got some comic books. Although, I mean, I'll lead off and then you can just come home with it. I don't know if I talked about this last week, but I got a McFarlane cover.
That's a nice one. I like that one.
Yeah. Really nice cover. You know, I'm all in on Batman. I mean, Spider-Man. Although, got a sensational Spider-Man.
I like that one too.
Yeah, issue 194. Older cover. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man. Did I talk about this last week?
No, that one.
Yeah, maybe I didn't. I got this from, where did I get this from? Although? I don't even know. Thought I got it from maybe a comic book store or whatnot. Second appearance of Punisher, issue 147.
I like that one. Is that the second? I thought this was the third.
No, second.
Oh, the tarantula.
Yeah, second appearance. Although.
Okay, so then because he's not on the cover of that one, but his second cover is right. I think the next issue.
Yeah. Uncanny X-Men 151.
Very nice.
It was
it's a newsstand edition too.
Yeah, newsstand edition. X-Men Gold. J. Scott Campbell cover.
It's nice.
Yeah, very cool cover. Another J. Scott Campbell cover. Hulk. Really cool cover. Those J. Scott Campbell covers are really always nice. Mighty Thor, J. Scott Campbell cover. Really nice. Love those covers. I just signed up for J. Scott Campbell's website, and I'm ordering a bunch of X-Men books from his site that are signed.
Yeah, are you gonna send him a CBCS?
Well, he also has a CGCS thing on there too that I can just order the book by itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so I thought about that. I was like, maybe I should do that instead. So I'm still like kind of up in the air, but all those X-Men covers look really great. So
yeah, because the Spider-Ham I got, I'm gonna send a CBCS because CGC won't verify the signature, even though it's got the certificate from his site. So I'm just gonna send it to CBCS and get it encapsulated. Plus, they're cheaper, so it's gonna cost me $30 to do that.
And then I got a couple of my Star Wars, action figure covers. I got Cy Snoodles, for Return of the Jedi, Max Rebo, Princess Leia, Return of the Jedi, and then this dude who I don't fucking know. But it's one of the action figures I don't fucking have. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It pisses me off. But this is part of the last. 13.
Does it?
Yeah, well, he's like $300, man. I ain't spending $300 for that motherfucker.
I thought you sold all those action figures.
No, not my Kenner figures.
Oh, not the Kenners. You sold the Black Series one.
Yeah. Kenner action figures, no. Those don't go nowhere. So that's it, Lil. I'll let you lead off, brother.
All right. Well, for those that watched some of my Whatnot openings, I opened up a bunch of the Amazing Spider-Man 900 covers. So I got a bunch of those, and I got more coming. But I did pick up today this Virgin variant one with the 900 where
That's nice.
Very nice.
Like
Sinister 6 cover.
It's actually Sinister 7.
Oh, the Sinister 7.
900, yeah, because
They upgraded.
Oh, damn.
Later, Kenneth. What else did I pick up? I picked up Gwenverse variant number 4. Gwen, the Spider-Man cover. The Spider-Man costume. Picked up. This is a new book by Image. It's following kind of like the Radiant Black, the Radiant Red lines. It's called the Dead Lucky, and I plan on reading it. I just picked it up today.
Yeah. I think I had that in my box that I have not picked up yet.
And then I picked up the Kirkman. It's the Kirkman. I believe it's a wraparound cover too. Venom number 25, the first appearance of Codex. It's a sketch cover. Got that, and then 2 books. I mean, they're kind of mid-grade shape. But I got the Invaders number 1, so it's kind of telling an old story from back in the day, and it's kind of cool. You see the Cap, Namor, and the Torch fighting Nazis. So I thought that was really cool. It's a number 1, so it's like
one of those good covers. Though that's a really great cover.
Yeah, and then I got Marvel Premiere featuring Black Panther number 52, and it's at last T'Challa battles the Klan.
Oh shit!
So Black Panther.
That's awesome.
Fighting the Klan. I was like, oh, I got to get this book, and it's in really good shape too. So I was like, oh, I got to pick that up. And then also, I was talking to Sean about this before we started recording. Like, I'm obsessed with mystery packages because it's like I always do the math in my head, and I've talked about like I've won more than I've lost.
I don't like
it that way.
I don't.
I know. I get it.
It's too much of a gamble for me. If I get
it is,
and
this one was the biggest gamble I've taken because
it's a good gamble though. Good gamble.
It was a CGC mystery box, and actually it's not the biggest because I have another one from Bryce Comics, but I trust Bryce Comics. He does a good job with his mystery boxes. But this is like a Dude on Whatnot CGC mystery. Like they show you live, and so it was $80 guaranteed a CGC slab. He started running off about all the slabs. Nobody was bidding on him, and this is when I was in Disney and I was in line waiting. And
it's a scary ass gamble.
It was, and I had FOMO. So you know what? I'm like, I'm gonna be the first. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just do it. And we're waiting in an hour line for the ride. I'm in the heat and everything. I'm like, boom, I do it. And so he said, out of these, 30, I think it was 30 slabs. 6 of them you can win an extra slab, and then he has a wall of slabs, and they're not like all great slabs, like some were 9.2s, 9.6s, 9.4s, whatever. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm just gonna take a shot because he said like there was Young Avengers and a few other books that I would want. So I'm like, the odds are, like 1 in 5, I'll get something I like. So this is a book he did not name off. And when I got it, I squealed in line, and my wife and everybody was looking at me like I was crazy. But I got Voltron number 1 in a 9.6, and this is selling on eBay for between $250 and $300.
Yeah, it's a good pickup.
Sold listings, yeah. And then he flips it around and he's tabbed this, so I got to pick a bonus slab. So on top of already getting one that was.
Why'd you leave the pick a slab on there though?
I just thought it was funny because it's like tape down there because he has it in. But so then on top of that, I got to look at the wall, and I picked Marvel Comics Presents Wolverine number 1 from 1988. And I have this raw, but it's a 9.2. It's a nice book, and then it's a wraparound cover. And on the back, it's got Man-Thing and Shang-Chi. It's because it's all it's stories.
And Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah, and Silver Surfer. You're right. Right there. Yeah.
How'd you miss Silver Surfer?
Because I'm so excited about Man-Thing because I wanted to collect Man-Thing. That's what I'm looking at. But I keep ending up getting Swamp Thing, and we'll talk about that in another one.
Man-Thing is the poor man Swamp Thing. Fuck that.
He is, but I'm trying to get those books. So
You're doing a long bet that Man-Thing is coming to the big screen, and you're gonna be fucking primed and ready to go to
a Man-Thing
sell all your shit when it's hot.
Oh, you know it. Man Thing Halloween special. That's what I'm going for. But yeah, so no, there's a Werewolf by Night coming out this year. But
they're gonna be like Treehouse of Horror, Sean. They're gonna
getting this
Marvel one every year.
Getting this Voltron, I was so because like this is a book I've been looking at.
Why would
this is a book? This is a book I've been looking at raw, like $50 to $60, and I'm like, many times I've been looking at it like I hated the condition. It's like $60, and it's like spines all messed up, or it's like all yellowed and everything. And I'm like,
I got a fucking great one, fucking mint condition that I need to send to CGC.
I know, and I got my Transformers newsstand edition that I need to send to CGC that I think pretty sure it's 9698, and I'm gonna get these two right next to there. I'm like,
oh, I want to send all my 80s cartoons out. Yeah, it's so annoying.
I know. I'm so happy. I was so happy with this.
I'm fucking happy for you.
This book is going right up on that back wall there. This is going up. This isn't coming down.
Now you need a Voltron statue. Shit.
Oh, I got that figure. I'm fine. I don't need.
Oh, you got the figure? Oh, you do.
Remember, I got the 80s Voltron with the re-release.
Dude, does that shit stand up? Because my shit don't stand up.
Mine stands up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine stands up. Yeah.
Yeah, my shit stand up.
So, but yeah, so that's it. I mean, I got like another 10 packages here that I still have to open from Whatnot. So I got a lot of things that I'm going to try to open up throughout the week.
I have turned off my notifications. I have turned off everything from Whatnot. I am so done with that shit. I can't keep doing it, man. It's too much. It's an addiction. I can't do it.
I'm not. I'm going to keep going because I'm building up. I'm building up equity, and I'm gonna flip into it. There's a lot of things I got that I got really cheap that I'm gonna flip for better stuff. And I mean, like right here, I mean, that Marvel Comics Presents, it might be a $50-$60 slab, but to me, I'm probably gonna get rid of that eventually. That Wolverine one. I mean, well, I have a raw one, so I'll probably sell that raw one first. But I've won a lot of stuff, so I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
I've won a ton of slabs too.
What I'm hearing is that Alil's a dangerous person to go to like Vegas with because he'll hit hot and then he won't stop until it's all gone.
No, I walk away well. As Jenny, the first time me and her went to Vegas, it was great. That first day we were in Vegas, I hit a $4,000 win. I paid for the rest of the trip and pocketed half of it. That was it. Like I
spent the rest of it when I got home on comic books.
Yeah, I wish I should have. I should have at the time. I should have at that time when we went to Vegas. That time I should have. Probably would have bought a AF-15 and been done.
Fucking a little. I know. Fucking giant size X-Men. Fuck, I might have a giant size X-Men, man. I might have one coming to me.
I'm looking at some lower grade ones. That one,
2.5. I have
181s. Yeah, yes. I saw a 1.8. Oh, I just won something here live on Whatnot. I just won. I just got the notification. I won a Battle Beasts Kirkman variant from the Golden Age Guru.
Jesus Christ!
See, boom. You see
he's on.
I'm just doing it here. I just won live.
Show
and that's a book. And that's a book that's selling between $50 and $80 everywhere. I just want it.
I can't believe you're Whatnot in during the show. You have a fucking problem, bro.
You do got.
You got a fucking problem,
I've been
dude.
coughing for days. I can't laugh. Oh.
Although you got a problem.
You can win too.
It's an addiction.
Look, Lil's trying to rope everybody else. Look, you could do it too.
Wait, there's more.
That's awesome.
Although you need to reach out for some sort of sponsorship. There's much fucking free presses they're getting over here.
That's awesome.
Well, look, you gotta whatchamacallit. You gotta start selling this shit, man, to flip it back.
Yep. So I mean, that their show just ended. The Golden Age Guru. He goes on Comic Tom's show. So this dude, his comic collection is ridiculous. You talk about he had 15 Hulk 181s that they were talking about on air with Comic Tom. 9 8s, 9 0s. I'm like, geez.
He bought 15. Them shits early in.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's what these dudes do. So, oh man, Thank you, Ryan. You say like that Voltron cover. I can't believe I just won a book. Sean just dropped. Sean's gonna probably get on his computer.
Well, he has to do the fucking trailers if we're gonna do any trailers.
That is true. I cannot believe I just won that.
I can't believe you're doing this shit just at all times of the day. Just doesn't matter what the fuck else is going on. You just doing that shit.
I'm not joking. It's not all the time. I'm just flipping through screens, like especially with giveaways, man. I'm always jumping in on giveaways. But if I see a good deal, I'm gonna pounce on it. Like that's why. And I negotiate with people on there, and I like that too. Like if it's like a low stream and like nobody's buying books, like I'll be like, hey, if you put those last 3 books up, I'll pay you X for the 3 books. And I'm telling you, like I think that's one of the reasons why I really like Whatnot is because I can actually like negotiate and not leave my house. So like it adds that extra level to it of negotiating without having to leave my house. So.
I mean, I agree. It is easy as 1, 2, 3. Don't get it fucked up. Like the problem is it's too easy a little, and that's the problem. How you get addicted to it is because it's so easy to keep going. And you just say, oh, it's only $20. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. Oh, it's 20 more bucks. Oh, I'm gonna keep going. And by the end of the night, you just spend about $200-$300, and you don't even know. You just like fuck. Like what am I doing? And that's scary because you just keep going and keep going and keep going, and you don't stop. And that's why I'm like, yo, I can't.
I get what you're saying. I cut myself off, but a lot of these things I'm doing is like the free giveaways. It's just like I'll watch. The only time I'm gonna get in is again, like I told you, and I know, like you say, you didn't understand my thought process, but for me, is there's a monetary value to everything. So if I'm not getting the value below what I want, unless it's those mysteries, and then sometimes I roll the dice, sometimes I'm not, depending on if I'm bored or not.
But
if I'm not getting the value,
you've spent
I've
a lot of money on fucking Whatnot.
I have. So, it's why I'm gonna be a seller on there as well, because I have to purge some of this collection. Because there's things in there that I don't want that are valuable, but I just don't want them.
I don't know how long.
So I can go back in and get the things I want. Like this Voltron would have been a book I would have bought for myself anyway, and like I lucked into it.
But again, like the problem here is, are we going to get approved for it? We talked about that already.
I think I am. I think I have.
I think I am too, but I haven't. It's been almost 3 weeks at this point.
Well, it takes a few weeks.
And I sell shit on eBay, and I still like haven't gotten named. Like I'm just like,
it takes a few weeks. I don't know. I don't know what the process is, but I guess we'll figure that out. And if not, then I'll start putting books on eBay. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather do it on Whatnot with live auctions.
Yeah,
eBay, I think, is supposed to be doing a live auction thing as well, but I mean, we'll see what happens with that. But like I said, like I have books to put on eBay, and I could just end up doing that if I have to. Especially because I have like again, like I said, a lot of books that I just don't want anymore. Like it's just like I've accumulated them through like mystery boxes and hand-me-downs and things like that, and it's just like I just don't need all of this. I just want to keep the big keys for myself, and then like use the others to get other big keys that I'm missing. So yeah. But all right, let's get a couple trailers, right?
Somebody said hypochondriac, right?
Yeah, that Kenneth said that. So,
hypochondriac trailer.
But Kenneth dropped out, so he won't hear our reaction to hypochondriac. So
he'll hear it when he listens to the podcast.
That's true. That is,
and it's a horror movie, a little.
Oh.
So I say we start with hypochondriac, and then we go into Andor, and then after that, there's not really any news except for all this kerfuffle over at
HBO.
Warner, the brothers of Warner. So we'll wrap things up with that. But
okay,
that is hilarious that I won an auction live.
It's not funny. It's sad.
It is not sad. I won.
Oh, there's also a movie called Devotion, which looks really good with I forgot his name. He plays he's playing Kang the Conqueror. Looks really
Jonathan
good.
Majors.
Is that the
Jonathan
war movie, the pilot movie? That
Yeah, it
does
looks
look
really
pretty
good though. What was the movie called? Devotion. What was the movie called?
Hypochondriac.
No, this looks terrible.
Kenneth said to watch the trailer. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
If we don't, then they're not going to comment because we're not going to do it.
After saving with customized.
All right, let me play it.
You gotta share your screen.
I know. Share my screen.
Looks like Leia's
Orange shorts,
lightsaber.
Liberty Mutual.
Old school microphone.
It's like an old school microphone.
Yeah, you're singing into it.
Sorry.
Say what?
There's something really wrong with me. Green juice and vitamin B12.
And pick up my dry clean.
Gotcha, girl.
If you were straight, I would totally date you. Is that inappropriate to say?
Come on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, bitch. There you go.
Oh.
I've been feeling dizzy lately.
My guess, stress. You'd be shocked at how the mind
Can affect the body.
You have to tell me the bad stuff. We have to be able to rely on each other.
When I was 12, my mom tried to kill me. And that's when we found out that she was sick. I need to know
God damn.
if it isn't real. If I'm finally following in her footsteps, I'm gonna kill myself. Hello? What if things don't stop?
This is your mother. Do not trust Luke.
You're gonna be alone for the rest of your life. Just like your mother.
That looks interesting.
I like the little monster face guy. That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Let's see. Ryan has a question about Kang. Do we think?
Ready, set, hit!
Do we think that Kang may not be the big bad, and that Marvel might swerve us? No, I don't think that. Do I think Kang might be the big bad in Secret Wars? I don't know. Secret Wars might be a whole different thing, depending on how they do Secret Wars. Also, there's multiple phases already in play after Secret Wars. I'm going to predict Secret Wars is going to be there's going to be a Secret Wars 2. I don't think Secret Wars is it.
Look at a little. Making predictions, this was feeling real good after that win or whatnot. Can do no wrong. It's on cloud 9. Look at him.
I'm loving it. I'm entering other giveaways right now. What is this, devotion?
You're the only person I ever met belonged in the sky. Just remember you belong down here with us too, okay?
The commanding officer called you one of the best pilots he's ever seen. It must be hard being the naval aviator. Absolutely. whole world's looking different. Did you ever think that you'd be in a squadron with a colored aviator?
Lieutenant Tom Hudner. Jesse Brown. It's good to meet you.
We're taking a slight detour on the way home. Say again?
What are you going to find out about your wingman cruising at 10,000 feet, Lieutenant? Put him in a little bit of trouble. Who knows? We might get a peek at who he really is.
North Koreans came pouring over the 38th parallel.
Our guys need help, and we're up. We knew this day might come.
Is that
Yeah,
the
it
dude from
doesn't
Top
make it
Gun?
easy.
The most important thing is this. We bring everyone home.
Mistakes get us killed.
Can't tell you how many times people have told me to give up, quit, die even. One can't always do what you're told.
It's a mag!
If I did, I wouldn't be here.
What do you want me to do?
Just be my wingman.
Red fire, Jesse!
The real battle in all of life is being someone that people can count on. Show off.
That was pretty good. It's good.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors, man. Sean, you're still on mute.
Yeah, I actually, when I watched this trailer, I actually looked into the real story of it, and it is a really great and sad story at the same time. Really, really good though. Like, really, I can see why this is a movie though. Like it, I actually kind of want to see it, to be honest. I don't know if I'm going to the theaters to see it, but it looks really good, man. Like, I can definitely be like, oh man, this could be one of those movies. And Jonathan Majors is really good, man. He really plays that role of that like he did in what show was that? Damn,
Lovecraft County.
He does a great job.
Country.
Yeah, he does a great job at doing that. And yeah, I'm like really like on board for this. Like, I really kind of want to see it. Just reading the story.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, no, I think it looks good.
Yeah.
So hopefully it's. I'm sure it's done well. I mean,
yeah.
Everything here looks fantastic. So I'm curious. It's just. Unfortunately, it's coming out,
November.
November, and
I know.
Maybe Thanksgiving should give it a bump. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, man, we are in the right spot for like aviation CGI because damn, that shit looks good.
Yeah, for sure.
What movie we got next?
We got Andor as the last one, right?
Oh yeah.
God damn.
And then James wants to know, do we think we'll get the Beyonder like in the comics? Well, the Beyonder is involved in all of the Secret Wars, so I do think we'll get some kind of Beyonder or Beyonder Force or something.
They're not going to not do that.
I mean, unless they change it around and make like Eternity as part of that or something like that. But we'll see.
Yeah, did you I'm also curious to see that Oppenheimer movie with
Cillian
Everyone.
Murphy.
Yeah, that looks really good, man. I'm like, God damn.
And the new Black Widow. Yeah. Everyone's in that movie.
To steal from the Empire? To just walk in like you belong? They're so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house. Cassian Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to notice. What I'm asking is this. Wouldn't you rather give it all to something real? I need all the heroes I can get.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
There's fermenting out there, son. Pockets of fermenting. You're in my net. Are you a fish? Or are you a thief? You're slipping. I'm not slipping. I've just been hiding for too long. As long as everyone thinks I'm an irritation, there's a good chance they'll miss what I'm really doing.
What are you really doing?
This is what revolution looks like.
I'm tired of losing.
And we're getting 3 episodes. They pushed
shit.
Yo,
it's gonna be a movie length.
I missed the yard. Yo, my shit. Yo, that shit looks so
Sean,
fucking good.
I'm
sorry.
No, the just the visuals, like
Oh
when the
my
ship
God.
was flying through all that shit at the end, and like the smoke is all everywhere. You're just like, oh my! It looks
Oh.
more like a movie than anything I've seen
Yeah.
in Star Wars, like for the longest time. And they said that they're doing things differently than they did with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett and Obi-Wan. They're not doing that superimposed background that they film in real time.
Yeah.
They went old school with it and just fuck, man, it looks
Yo.
so good.
Yo, the production on this shit looks like a fucking movie. It's just like
Dude.
I'm just like, holy shit! Like
And
this, it fucked me up, Steve. When I watched this week, I was like, God damn! Like what? This went from like a motherfucker who I was like, I don't really care about Andor to like, holy shit! I gotta see this story to see how this shit plays out because it looks so goddamn awesome. A little pay attention to us talking instead of
I'm
you
listening
being
to
like,
you.
Whatnot.
Put your phone down a little.
God,
My phone is down.
come on, man. God. It
I'm
looks
paying
phenomenal.
attention.
To me, it's phenomenal, Steve. Like, yo, hands down.
It's really good.
This may be that shit. Be like, yo, that.
What was his name? That
Well-
Forrest Whitaker played.
Oh, he plays Saul Guerrero.
Yeah, I like that. I like that he was back.
Yeah,
Yeah, very cool.
yeah. Didn't skip a beat. This shit didn't skip a beat, man. Who's the one Hemsworth? I fucking forgot his damn name. He played in Marvel movies. He played the
Well, that narrows it down.
no, he played the scientist in the Marvel movies.
Oh, Stellan
Skarsgård.
Skarsgård, yeah. He looks great in it. Like Mothra looks great. Like
Yo, everyone looks like they're acting their asses off too. None of it looks cheesy. It's just
Yes!
like, man. Everyone on this show is fucking in.
yeah. It seems like everybody's in. It's like, yo, this is how we gonna do this. It looks like espionage, like fucking like a spy movie. Yo, it just.
I mean, that's how you. I mean, they're showing the very beginning of how
rebellion.
The rebellion is going to kind of, and I like that. You know, kind of like how they're going to infiltrate the Empire. And I love just that opening line. Like they're all happy and they're all fat with each other, and they, you know, they're not worried about the peons. And now these guys are just going to come in, and I think it's a great way to set this up.
Fuck, even if you bring in a small inkling of fucking Vader, like I don't even like he don't have to be a big part, but as long as he's there, you know,
and he could be right.
And,
like
and,
he's this is his, you know, he's running into stuff going on.
This is the beginning of everything, and fuck, man, skinny face.
Tarkin.
It was, yeah, Tarkin. Like fucking, like that's the one thing with the Tarkin thing. Like, how are they gonna pull that off? Because I mean, he has to play a role in this some kind of way.
I mean, they already did his CG in Rogue One, so
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be better than this.
They already got it. But like I said, they've already taken that, and they're how many years passed, so they already can improve on that for a lot cheaper. They already have the models and everything built.
Oh my god!
Yeah, and Sean, all the I'm pretty sure I saw the black, like the Death Troopers.
Yeah.
In there, like I want a show to finally make stormtroopers like scary, like make it a reason. Like in this show right here, you're seeing it, and you're like, man, it looks like they might do something. Like it looks like they were a little more menacing than normal in this trailer, the stormtroopers. So
yeah, I can't wait for them to bring in K2SO. Like, because I mean, that's a thing. K2SO was actually a droid of the Empire before he got hacked by Andor. So I'm like, fuck, like this is gonna play out really.
Oh, Sean, he's gonna do it like out of necessity. Like he's not gonna want to, but he's in a pinch and shit's coming down, and he just finally gets him, and then that's like, oh, I can't wait for that moment.
I know. It looks so fucking good. I don't even know how many episodes it's gonna be, but we get the first 3 episodes. I'm like, fuck, I'm watching.
I also liked, like on like the Death Star, or like whenever they have like a security, they have like that alarm sound that goes on. And like they use that sound in this trailer for this like part of the music. Like
they did that shit, but they did that shit in Rogue One too. Remember? It's like man.
It's been a while since I've seen Rogue One, so this one's a little more fresh in my memory. But man, it sounded good. So
they showed the Senate, like Palpatine's gonna be in the playing a role in that shit.
Dude, this is gonna. I wonder if it's just gonna be like this shit ends and you just put Rogue One right on, and just.
I don't think so.
I think they're
gonna give it another season.
I agree. Yeah, it's just like one of those things where it's like, man, this was so fucking good. Like, boom.
Right. Hey, I'm for it
because it's gonna be a like one arc, so it's gonna span a very short period of time.
Right.
And they're gonna leave it room. Because either it can go right into that, like we'll know where it goes to Rogue One, or they'll be able to fit in another story or two.
And remember, we still got Lando too coming in that. Like, I can't wait to see how that's gonna fucking play out. Like, man, fucking Donald Glover fucking brings this shit as Lando, so clearly that's gotta work. Yo.
What's funny though is that like if you when they announced all these other Star Wars shows, if you would have said, Andor is gonna look way better than Boba Fett and Obi-Wan and all the other shit, I'd be like, no, you're crazy. But man, that trailer looks really good.
Well, I mean, everyone loved Rogue One, so I mean,
that shit gave me goosebumps, man. Watching that shit the second time, I'm like, god damn.
It's just a whole different part of Star Wars that we're used to. So very, very cool. All right. So we come to the moment.
Yeah.
So where does it start?
Is going to be no more.
You got the article, Steve, pulled up?
I don't. It all started when there was a breaking news story earlier this week that the Batgirl movie got canceled. Just fucking nope. We're gonna toss it in the garbage can. We're gonna throw it away. We're not gonna release it.
You bring back Keaton. You bring back J.K. Simmons.
You got the directors of Miss Marvel in there. You create this whole world. You got Brendan Fraser as the villain.
And then you spend $90 million. I think that's what that was the final numbers that were coming out of it. $90 million. And then you just say, you know what, we're taking a tax write-off. This will never see the light of day. Because that's the craziest thing. Because I guarantee if they didn't want to put it on HBO Max because like maybe it wasn't quality, they could have sold it to Netflix. They could have sold it to Prime. And Netflix would have bought this up for $100 million, no problem. You know what I mean? Like that they can put a Batgirl movie premiere with these characters, with Keaton's Batman in it. They would have. I guarantee they would have bought it.
Mm-hmm.
nope, we're going to use it as a tax write-off. It's not quality enough for what Discovery, no more Warner management, AT&T management, Brad.
No more Walter Hamada.
Discovery. No, he's still involved.
No, I know he's still involved, but he ain't that fucking involved because
he's gonna be out. Like they already talked about already. He's out. So this is what was said. We have done a full reset. We've structured the business. There will be a team with a 10-year plan focused just on DC. It's very similar to the structure that Alan Horn and Bob Iger both put together very effectively with Kevin Feige at Disney. We think we can build a long-term, much more sustainable growth business out of DC. As part of that, we are going to focus on quality. We're not going to release any film before it's ready. The focus is going to be how do we make each of these films in general as good as possible. DC is something we can make better, and we're focused on it. We have some great films coming up, Black Adam, Shazam, and The Flash. We're working on all of those. We've seen them, and we think they're terrific, and that we can make them even better. That's what Mike DeLuca and Pam Abby, Warner Brothers' new motion pictures head are doing.
Yeah. Sean, this is what you've been asking for so long.
I think everybody's been asking for this, though.
Yeah, but the weird thing is right now, Joker 2 is still on the slate, right?
Yeah. For
now.
They have not a single camera has started rolling.
Black Adam is going to be that great?
No, it's not. This is look. I think because of The Rock and how he pushes his movies, they don't want to lose that money. So they're going to push it. Yeah, they're going to push it. If it fails, the 10-year plan is still there, man. The 10-year plan is still fucking there. We can go from there and be like, fuck it, it's all over. And that's it. The Ezra Miller shit is like kind of a debacle.
Well, but that's the thing. The Ezra Miller piece to me is where this is dangling by the thread. Because I think
I agree.
If they release that Ezra Miller movie, it can go sideways on them quickly.
Really
because
fast.
If he's still going nuts, if he's still doing what he's doing, it could bomb. It could do all these things, even though maybe it's a good movie. But I think he could be that black cloud over the movie. James, Batgirl was a movie. It was a movie. It was supposed to be actually for HBO Max.
Yeah, but apparently, like the thing about that was funny, or well, not funny, but just kind of like the quotes from people that watched it were like they were like saying it reminded them of like a bad TV pilot. They just said everything was just really shallow and like didn't make any sense, and like they just like apparently Keaton was like a cameo at best.
Oh, really?
You know, like showed up only twice in the movie, wasn't a big part of it. Like, and it was just universally, they were just like, this is not good. Just not good. And they had to come in and say, we're not going to tarnish our already shit name by putting this out. The product, the fucking quality control has started now. Throw it away. Take the L.
They scrapped the HBO fucking movies move into HBO Max after 45 days. They're not doing that shit anymore. They're scrapping.
I hear that they scrapped Gotham Knights, or if it's not scrapped officially, like it is on the fucking chopping block.
Thank God.
Oh, that show?
Terrible CW show.
Same with the Green Lantern show. The Green Lantern show. Because they don't want them. They want everything. Everything DC now is supposed to be theatrical tentpole. Yeah. No more TV shows built in.
Harley Quinn canceled.
Because they haven't gotten to that.
Canceled.
Doom Patrol canceled.
All that's canceled. All of it's done.
Wait, the Harley Quinn cartoon is canceled?
It's out now, but that's it. It's gone. Everything is gone. I think it's a smart thing. I think it's smart to just let's stop this now. Let's stop all this fucking madness. It's just going to the shithole.
It's interesting because Batman just came out with Robert Pattinson.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like you just are we building on that? Are we not?
Yeah. What are we building off of? Because you just had Ben Affleck showing up on the Aquaman set. Is Aquaman 2 happening?
I know.
Are they going to cut that?
Well,
I mean, they already have their own issues with that.
It wasn't mentioned, so.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and they already have their Amber Heard issues with that they want to kind of shy away from. I know they've already rumors are they're cutting her completely out, or they're even minimizing it even more. Who knows? So it's like, well, what are you doing, and what are you building off of?
They're recutting the opening of that movie. She's gonna catch a fucking swordfish right in the gut in the opening scene. Toof. That's it. Moving on.
I think it's probably the best thing I've heard in
They're not
a long time. Like I think,
but again, Steve makes a good point. Like, who's our Batman? Is it Affleck? Are they going to move forward with that? Or are they going to give us? Are they going to reboot the whole thing and give us?
But that's the thing, Sean. Like 10-year plan. Like Affleck 10 years from now can't be Batman anymore. Like you have to, if you're going to do that, if you're going to have this 10-year plan, you're going to have to get people that are young enough to be in that 10-year plan.
Yeah. And who's building this 10-year plan?
Well,
I know the guy just doesn't want to build off Pattinson's Batman. I mean,
I actually would rather they don't either. If they were like, you want an all new Batman or a Batman 2, I'd be like, we'll just do a new one.
I want an all new Batman. I don't
new one.
It's not hard. I don't think it's even hard. I think it's just Warner Bros. has always been all over the place, and they're not consistent with what they do. They tried to be consistent, but they couldn't be consistent. So starting over from the beginning, which is so smart for Discovery, is at least if we have the property, let's do it the way that we want to do it and make it work. Instead of
what happens to Gal? What happens to Wonder Woman?
They get recast.
Everything gets redone over again.
You don't think there's anybody else in the world that could be a better Wonder Woman on screen than Gal Gadot? Yes,
I'm just saying she's got a third movie that her and Patty Jenkins have been working on.
Not
so they're scrapping all these movies.
Yes,
scrapped. It's all scrapped.
That's the thing. I know we're talking about. At this point, if you're scrapping all of this, probably $1 billion in tax writeoffs.
They got to take the loss.
Like, this is going to be a huge L that they're going to carry over.
You either take the loss and you can gain that by making a consistent DC universe, and you'll gain that back. You're going to have to take that loss first, and then you gain it all back by building what. And they brought in Marvel heads a little, like they brought in your Marvel heads to change the way that this can go. So you gotta go. You gotta take the loss and just kind of move forward so you can build $1 billion empire like Marvel has. It's smart. To me, it's smart. I don't see any. There's nothing else you can do. It's a fucking pop fest. Like, this is terrible. It's terrible. I can't go watch a DC movie without knowing where the fuck we are. Like what world is this?
But I mean, I get what Alil's saying though. That's a big problem. Like they got Shazam 2 that's already done, Black Adam that's already done, and that's all connected to.
And that's all connected to the Snyder
stuff.
Let it play out. Let it play out to the end of the year.
So are they doing just to start over? Are they just doing a reboot? Like they're going to cut?
I mean, he literally said we have done a reset.
Well, a reset doesn't always mean a reboot. That doesn't mean.
Well, it doesn't mean business as usual either. So I don't know how they continue business as usual when they just literally said we have done a reset. Not we're going to. Not we're thinking about a reset. It's already been done.
How old is The Rock now?
In his 50s.
That's the other thing too.
I don't know, man. But
right, so they want a 10-year plan. Like you can't have Black Adam in his 60s. Like I know The Rock is
out. The Rock is gonna make Black Adam, and we ain't gonna get a Black Adam 2. They ain't gonna make a Black Adam 2. It's the most dumbest shit ever. Black Adam, period, is the dumbest shit ever. I don't even understand that shit. Doesn't make any sense. Like, how you gonna build a Black Adam movie when you don't even have a Legion of fucking Doom? Like, Black Adam is not that strong of a character for you to lead a fucking Black Adam movie because only reason they're doing it is because The Rock wanted to do it, and they threw all that money into it. Oh, The Rock wants to do it? Oh, yeah, we can definitely do this. But it makes no fucking sense.
And The Rock only wanted to do it because he wanted to fight Henry Cavill on screen.
Again,
he doesn't even get to do that.
How many times does Superman really fucking fight Black Adam? Black Adam is not fucking Superman's fucking villain. So
Black Adam's second appearance on the cover, it's Black Adam modern second appearance.
Yeah, modern.
Black Adam, Superman, and Shazam.
Again, doesn't mean shit.
I don't know.
Like again, Shazam is Black Adam's villain, but in the all out pantheons of fucking villains, Black Adam is like 10th. maybe 6 or 7, maybe in that realm, but you still got so many more powerhouses that you haven't even used, and we jump right to Black Adam.
I mean, you can go through 10 of Batman's villains before you even get to even talking about Black Adam.
How are we talking about an Aquaman 2 and a Black Adam film and a Shazam sequel before we've gotten a fucking Superman sequel?
It makes no sense. It makes no
Well,
sense.
I think that's the problem, right? So, and then Ryan's question was, how do they start over?
I mean,
and the only way you can start over at this point is you have to start over with either another Batman movie, but I don't think you can do that at this moment because the patent.
You can do 50 Batman movies.
I get that, but I think I think they have to do a Superman movie again. I think Superman has to bring this up. I think Superman has to be the start of this rebuild.
Superman is the Iron Man of the DCU. You know, he's going to be whoever that is going to be like the Marvel equivalent of Iron Man. Cap, Chris Evans, that'll be the Batman role. Hopefully, Wonder Woman gets treated a little bit better than Black Widow did. But
well, of course. I mean,
Wonder Woman's Wonder Woman. So like
Wonder Woman. I mean, Wonder Woman is basically like Thor. You know.
Yeah. You have to
building that up. You know, you're gonna have to do that, and then you have to have a Flash movie, but you have to have a proper Flash movie.
Right. Not one where there's a person that apparently runs a cult. Does all kinds of weird shit with kids and
it's not even that. It's just like you have to have
apparently.
those characters need to have their origin stories, right? They have to have their stories told, and you have to have the buy-in for that character and the love for that character before they're being smashed into a movie with a whole bunch of other players. And you know what I mean? Like
you have to tell these stories with their villains. So now you have a villain. See, you can do something different than what Marvel has done because your villains can begin to build a universe within their own and make that relevant. So then you have a Justice League versus the Legion of Doom movie. And you can build off of that, and then you build off of the fucking dark side. So you have there is a system here that can be followed. They just don't understand that system, and I hope that they can get that system, because if you start with a Legion of Doom movie and then go to Darkseid after for your Justice League versus whoever, this can be built. You can build Batman, Joker, Lex Luthor, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cheetah, Green Lantern, Sinestro. You see where I'm going? Black Adam, Shazam, Aquaman, Black Manta. Like you have built this triangle of shit that works.
And it can, but we're still at the problem of a lot of this shit is still done filming. And I get 90 million for Batgirl. Okay, that's one thing. But like how much did it cost to do Aquaman 2?
I don't know.
A lot more than fucking 90 million. They can't write that.
And I don't think they're gonna drop Aquaman 2 as well, because then you're going to see, this is the problem here. Like, they're not gonna drop Black Adam because you just said it. You don't want to lose The Rock on your side, right? You lose The Rock on your side, you might lose The Rock for a lot of other things. You don't want to drop Jason Momoa on your side because you're going to probably lose Jason Momoa for a lot of other things if you start scrapping his movies. So you've got these high level actors with Batgirl, they didn't have that. You said Keaton was a cameo, J.K. Simmons was a cameo. They're not actors that you're like, oh, okay, well, they're not A-listing other movies for us.
Right.
Momoa,
Rock.
I mean, I guess Shazam. I mean, I'm not. I don't think Zachary Levi is really A-listing any movie. So maybe you could. I guess if Black Adam fails, you can then just scrap Shazam. You know what I mean? Like you could just toss that in the dumpster if you want. Especially if you're not willing to put those out on HBO Max because you don't want it to dilute the DC brand. I guess that's where they're at. But that's the thing. The Flash to me is that key piece. And Ryan just asked, like, can they do a Flashpoint movie to reset the DC universe? I'm like, that's what we thought that the plan was the whole time, right? Because
I mean, a little
they're already. I mean, they're already trying to get rid of that.
Get it done.
I just think it's going to be tough. I just think it's going to be tough for them because those movies are going to start losing lots of money, even if they're putting them out. And it's going to take even longer than to reboot your universe if you've already got these 3 movies over the next 2 years coming out.
Or although I feel like you just let it play out this year and maybe the beginning of next year, and then 24 you reset everything. That has to be the plan because I would assume like you're right. You just
they don't. Yeah, I mean they are announcing now that they're going to build a 10-year plan, right? So you're building a 10-year plan today, but you don't have that plan, so you don't know what that plan is
today. Yeah.
So
for a little bit.
So you can do your Aquaman. You can have Affleck and all them do their swan song. You know, you can have Flashpoint, and maybe you'd say, okay, well, we'll release Flashpoint. We'll release that, and at the end of that, we're gonna change the ending, and we're just gonna boom and just have a restart. We're talking about with Secret Wars. Like Secret Wars in 2015 in the comics for Marvel, it reset the Marvel universe. It destroyed the Ultimate Universe that Marvel built because they had these dueling universes and moved the characters from the Ultimate Universe into the main Marvel 616 and just threw their hands up in the air and did a lot of reboots. And then Marvel, they got a lot of things going. They added new characters.
A little Marvel's great, DC is.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying like you do that, and you then align the characters. So they have a perfect opportunity with Flashpoint.
But
the only thing that's going to hurt them is Ezra Miller.
They don't even have to do that. Like they
don't. But they spent already $200+ million on the movie.
They can just be like, well, fuck it. We're just going to start all over, and this is where we're going to
superimpose Grant Gustin's face over Ezra Miller the whole time, and just move on.
Like they can be like, this is where I'm gonna start from, and either you guys like it or you don't. This is where we go. Like it is what it is. Like we fucked up for a long time, and we had these people running Warner Bros. that didn't know what the fuck they was doing, and now I
just think a lot of this too is going to cause some friction with some of these directors, some of these.
Sure, but it's going to bring in other ones.
Yeah, you win some, you lose some. That's how I look at it. It's Hollywood, man.
What are the directors that I'm worried about losing so far for DC? Like, I'm not worried about Zack Snyder,
but
James Gunn's going to be back.
But the Joker did well. Is he? Is Suicide Squad part of this?
I know. I don't even know.
I don't know. But he said he wasn't coming back for more Suicide Squad. He said he's done with Suicide Squad. He was going to come back for a different project. So
but I mean, at what? Who knows at what point now? Because now his TV work that's gone. They don't want this stuff on TV. They don't want this stuff as a show on HBO Max.
That's true.
They want this only theatrically. So that's the thing. Can he still have the freedom that he did with Peacemaker and stuff like that, the way Discovery wants, because they want to hit $1 billion each movie?
Not if they're doing Phase 1 Marvel. If they're copying that model, then there's no artistic creativity for the director. You fucking sit there, you make this movie because it has to tell this story.
Well, right. And is James Gunn going to tell, especially if you're building a phase, even if we look at it this way. So who's Phase 1 for DC? And what property would James Gunn be good to handle? Maybe the only one I can think of is Green Lantern because again,
but you can't just keep putting James Gunn in space.
In space, I know. I agree, and that's what I'm saying. Like, is James Gunn going to do a Superman movie? We already saw his Superman movie.
That was awesome, but he didn't direct that. He just produced it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, is he going to do a Batman movie? Probably not. Is he going to do a Wonder Woman movie? Probably not. So, Cyborg?
Phase 1. No.
Do we even want Cyborg? I mean, is Cyborg considered a Phase 1 character? That's what I'm saying. Like, what are your tentpole characters? We know the Trinity, right? We know it's
Flash, Green Lantern. That's really
it. Maybe the Flash. Maybe the Flash is James Gunn's character.
No, I'm not even looking at. First of all, I'm taking James Gunn out of this whole nucleus right now. Like, I don't think. I think it's this is the perfect time to bring in new directors, new fresh directors that will come in and do the same thing that Marvel does and be like, well, look, this is what we want. Can you direct this? This is what we're writing. And this is what we need to be done. If you don't want in, like fucking Marvel does, if you don't like the creative direction, you get the fuck out. Because Marvel does the same exact shit. If Marvel doesn't like the direction that directors are going,
Edgar Wright, get the fuck out.
Yeah, and this is what
there's rumors that Edgar Wright might be coming back.
Yo, this is why DC needs to implement this shit now. And like, this is what we're doing, and this is how it's going to work out. We have it written in fucking stone. This is our Bible. This is what Marvel does. This is what we're gonna do, and that's the end of it. If you don't fucking like it, get the fuck out. And that's how you do it. And that's how you do it. Because guess what? Motherfuckers need a job at the end of the day. If you don't want the job, someone else will do it.
Sean's is so anti-artistic freedom in movies right now. It's so funny.
It's not that, but if you're trying to make what fucking Marvel has done, then you do what they do. And
well,
you do what they do best.
That's the problem, though. You do what they do, and then all you're going to be looked at as is a copycat, right? So they do need their twist. They do need. Not saying what Snyder did to make it his way was the right way, but it was different, right? Like it's why you have the people who fought to have his version of Justice League on HBO Max. It was vastly different. So
we had though.
Oh, Ryan, you're breaking my heart right here. What if the Russos go over to DC?
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Come on, Lil. You would like. You have to. If it's good, you still have to like it. Come on, even if it's not your brand. I still like Marvel.
I just want good stuff.
I don't see why they wouldn't at this point. If they're done with their Marvel contract, why not go over to fucking DC and bring them back to life? I would love the challenge. If I was a creative director, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do it. Like, yo, let's try to bring this shit back. Like,
but that creative director would have to then go talk to your other peons that you just said would be like, no, follow the fucking Bible. It's all written in stone. You can't fucking breathe.
Right.
I have a feeling that they wouldn't do that.
Track record. So you listen to their track record and you go with the flow. Listen. Fucking the Russos have done some of the best fucking Marvel movies that we've seen. So clearly they know what the fuck they're doing at this point. And then like you got people who they're going the right route, man. It's just they just have to implement what their Bible's gonna be.
And they cast Chris Evans. Oh
yeah. Oh, did you hear that there's like a rumor that Henry Cavill's gonna be Mr. Fantastic?
No, I heard he was Captain Britain. Or Captain Britain.
Well, that's been a rumor for a long time because that would be perfect. But
that'd be great.
I think it's a little too big to be Reed Richards. Reed Richards don't got time to work out.
You can always slim down a bit. I mean,
don't you dare make that Adonis slim down a little. How dare you? He's got to stay in Witcher shape.
Why y'all taking John Krasinski away from me, man? Stop trying to take that man away from me, man. He is my Mr. Fantastic until otherwise, Alil.
I'm just saying.
Because clearly all that Comic-Con shit was bullshit. Thank God, though. Golly, man.
We got a month and a half now, or no, actually a month to see what's on the horizon. What's the rest on the horizon? So I agree, Sean, with everything you said. I think they needed a hard reset.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't know how hard they're going to do their reset because of, again, we know Black Adam's coming out. More than likely Shazam's coming out. Because I think Shazam's supposed to come out in November, right? I think it's supposed to come out pretty close. Shazam coming out this year?
No, Shazam's next year.
Yeah.
Is it next year?
Is it next year? Oh.
So is the only property coming out this year Black Adam?
Black Adam comes out the day before my birthday. Happy birthday to me. October 21st.
Oh, wow.
No, that was
you really want to see Black Adam?
Sean, that was a sarcastic tune.
Oh, I know.
I just
do you want to see it?
No. I mean I'm gonna, but like I don't want to go pay for it.
I'm not paying for it.
Shazam. Oh no, Shazam does come out this year, December 21st of this year.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was this year. I thought it was end of November, but okay, so December, that makes sense.
You know what it was? It was Aquaman 2 was supposed to come out in November, and now it comes out in March.
They're going to push it back again. I don't think it's finished, though, so guess what? If it's not finished, then you're good.
No, Aquaman's fucking goddamn near the end of the can. They finished filming a long time.
Yeah, but they probably stopped. They probably stopped everything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna cease filming. Let's stop this shit right now before it starts. Listen, everybody got paid.
No, that movie got finished filming before this whole murder even took place. The movie's been got stopped filming. They only filmed for a couple months. It's the post shit that takes forever.
It'll be the same thing like what Disney did with New Mutants.
What are they gonna do with Blue Beetle?
Cancel.
That's dead. That was an HBO Max movie.
Dead. Steve.
That's not coming out. That's not coming out. That's an HBO Max movie. Sorry, Cobra Kai, but you are not getting your superhero movie.
Aquaman 2, Shazam 2 releases dates reportedly moving again. Just keep moving it back until it's canceled. That's all you gotta do.
They're moving back to a date.
And when's the Flash supposed to come out?
I think it's just been postponed, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think it's postponed. I don't see a reason. There's just no fucking reason to do it.
The Flash is supposed to be
Ryan says they can make a great Batman movie. June 23rd?
Yeah, 2023.
Oh.
That's a long time. Ezra Miller can do a lot of stupid shit between now and June 23rd.
It's very, very true.
So, you know what? I don't know what their plan is. I don't know how they're going to do it. I don't even know what they're going to do. The good thing is, the thing that I take away from it mostly is that they're at least recognizing that there's a fucking problem and they need to do some shit differently if they want this shit to work. They know that they're just all over the fucking place. None of their shit makes any sense. I think a big reason why they canceled Batgirl is because it included too many different things from different universes, and it didn't make any fucking sense how, they're just like, this is such huge brand confusion. Like, if we can't understand it, how are the consumers supposed to understand it?
Well, there's also, they're also going to be making some big changes just to HBO Max, just to that platform in general.
Which sucks in a way because HBO Max has been solid in like the top 2 of like streaming services since I cut the cord. You know what I'm saying? Like HBO Max has been lovely for a while.
It has.
James, no, Ezra is not out yet, not officially. Yeah, not.
You got to let him know, James. Tell him Ezra's out. I've spoken.
And Steve, HBO Max is getting replaced by a new service in summer 2023.
Discovery. I'll move it to Discovery, right? Discovery Plus or whatever.
That's going to be.
I think that's what's going to happen because HBO Max was created through AT&T. Yeah. Now that AT&T is no longer a part of it, so I won't be getting it for free.
I haven't been getting it for free, so.
I'm curious because they want to go with they're dumping some scripted shows. They're saying HBO Max skews too heavily male because their Discovery
I've seen that too
heavily female, and so they're trying to bridge that gap. So I don't know, like, what does that mean? Like, does that mean less shows like, Game of Thrones spin-off series? Does that mean less shows?
No way. Game of Thrones shit is safe. That's
Yeah.
loved by both
I
sides
think that's
equally.
safe.
That gets
Just-
universal love. Just there's a little notch in that circle, and that's from you.
Just me?
Just you.
Yeah,
You're the
one that
only
has a lot.
motherfucker on the planet. Hello?
Just you.
You are the only one.
All
I've yet
right.
to talk to one person that was like, yeah, saw Game of Thrones. Garbage. Never met one
I don't
person
think I
that
ever
said
said
that.
garbage. I got through season 1.
That shit has never been uttered before.
I saw
ever.
Sean Bean die, and I was like, all right, I'm good.
You chime in for Sean Bean. You're a fucking loyalist to Mr. Bean.
Yeah,
You
Sean
fucking
Bean.
Sean
dumb.
Bean. National Treasure, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, my take.
I am curious to see what they do.
You hear it?
What?
The tape ended. I had Unbreakable on back there for the
I
show.
did. I was watching it
Started
while
rolling.
you was watching it. Oh, you got Unbreakable on back there.
Now it's rewinding. It's a nice comforting sound.
I am curious what HBO is going to do, how they're going to revamp the entire, because HBO, I mean, like the television long form series has been what they've been known for, and is Discovery going to go away from that because of the cost per those? Especially if they want to follow the Marvel plan now. Like the Marvel plan now is including Disney Plus. You know what I mean? Like they're building and expanding with Disney Plus. So it's very
But they wouldn't have been able to do it in the way they're doing it had the MCU not started theatrically.
correct. I mean, they got 4 phases in before they were able to bring all that in together. So I agree with that. But how are you going to differentiate? So I don't know.
mean, it's gonna be tone shifting. I'm assuming they can't have the same tone as Marvel the whole time. That doesn't work.
I wouldn't be surprised if Discovery ends up selling pieces of Warner Brothers away. And DC.
Their 10-year plan is to just fucking sell off the DC universe to some other party.
Could you imagine somebody like Amazon or Netflix or Apple picking up DC?
Holy shit.
And putting the money, what did Amazon just do for Lord of the Rings?
Sean, could you imagine if their plan was just like, you know what, we're good. We're going to focus on other things. We have other properties from Warner Brothers. DC's just doesn't make sense. Nobody knows what to do with it. We're going to sell it off. And they sell it off and fucking Amazon Prime buys DC. Boom.
You've seen how they've handled The Boys. You've seen how they've handled other movies, series, and then they put it all out, all on Prime.
I think Disney's gonna buy fucking DC.
I don't.
Holy shit. I mean, but they could. They have more money than all the other ones. If somebody made a call,
Do they have more money than Amazon?
They might not have more money than Amazon, but if they don't, they're real close.
They're real fucking close.
Apple?
They got way more money than Apple. Disney's got more money than Apple.
Yeah, Disney owns fucking Apple, don't they?
No.
Shit, I don't see why they don't.
They don't know Apple. Apple's its own thing.
Wasn't Pixar part of Apple?
No, they were invested. Steve Jobs invested in Pixar.
And now Disney owns it. So,
yeah, that was a small studio at the time, though. I mean, that's not.
They own that shit. They might as well own
That's
Apple
not an
too.
entire computer. That's like saying Sony Pictures is going to sell all of Sony. You know what I mean? Like, no, I know, but it'd be like, oh, like here's our entire here's make some TVs and computers while you're at it. Yeah.
Here, just own it all of it. Fuck it, give it to them.
Ryan's good for DC owning Amazon getting by DC, and then or Marvel having a Marvel versus DC. Like, remember those old '90s comics, the Marvel.
Beautiful. That would be beautiful.
Avengers versus Justice League.
Okay,
Can you imagine that movie?
We were way off though. Yeah, so Disney's net worth is $97 billion, and Amazon's is $420.5 billion. So
Yeah, I knew
Amazon's got a
Amazon.
little bit more money than Disney. I wonder what Apple's is though.
I'd have to say Apple's has got to be up there because
Apple is 65.34, so they are less than Disney.
They are less. They are less. Okay. So what are the other? What about Netflix?
Well, Netflix is going to be the bottom of all that.
I know, but Netflix might be one who's willing to pony up more because they're trying to get studios. They're trying to buy content.
44.5.
Okay, so they're below. So Amazon is the only one who can outbid everyone. So, and Amazon's trying to get the NFL package, and I'm hoping they do so I can stream all my Bear games.
That'd be amazing.
Give me the ticket. Give me the ticket, Amazon. Get it for me now. Yeah, Amazon I think would make the most sense. Because then it's not even for them. The only thing that would stink, I guess, well, maybe it wouldn't because then they would have the means to put it theatrically. But we would get theatrical quality on TV. Sean opened up this show tonight talking about how great TV is.
Oh, dude, you want to move the DC universe just straight up and like over to Amazon? I might be okay with that. You put in these long form storytelling things, like you can really get into different characters if every movie's not costing you $300 million.
Yeah, but I'd rather see that off of like, not the main characters, but if you do that off of like, side characters, like, again, Blue Beetles, your Booster Gold, stuff like shit like that, you know what I mean? But you still need your core.
Yeah, but Amazon can release shit fucking theatrically. They could easily change a business.
Well, especially if they do buy a studio. If they buy, let's just say they don't just buy DC, they buy Warner Brothers, or they buy part of it or whatever.
They could just open their own fucking studio.
I don't know why they didn't just buy Warner Brothers and outbid Discovery. I can't.
It still makes no sense.
This whole thing that Discovery is who bought Warner Brothers, but.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. I didn't know Discovery even had that kind of money, to be honest. Yeah. I'm like,
I don't know anybody that subscribes to Discovery Plus. I know not one person.
I'm like, who the fuck is I thought Discovery was like a little company. I didn't even know
people,
like,
big world.
I remember when the first merger happened, everybody assumed like, oh, Warner Brothers and HBO and AT&T bought Discovery. Nope. AT&T sold Warner Brothers. Like, it's like, that's weird.
It's so weird. It makes no sense to me at all. It's like, wait, what? Why?
I don't know. It's interesting. Ryan asks, is Amazon where the NFL is going? Well, the Thursday night games are being played on Amazon. Amazon's playing a lot more with the NFL. I mean, they signed big broadcasting. Did they get Al Michaels? Got somebody.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody. So, and then James says Booster Gold sucks.
The only games that are hard to get right now for me are Fox games.
It's a good character to have though, because it's like he's from the future. I think that would be a great story to tell. Just if you're gonna do a series about characters, why not?
Yeah.
Well, and I get the Jaime Reyes, want, to have that character on the big screen. He's a really good Blue Beetle. His story's really awesome. It's a great character, but to have him come out before any sort of like Ted Core thing where you have some sort of backstory, some sort of something.
No Titans.
You
can't.
Well, I mean,
sometimes
the fact that you're gonna do Blue Beetle, Batgirl, and all this stuff, and still not have a proper Robin in the universe,
it's so garbage.
Look, you're speaking my fucking language.
I know, and like
I'm sitting here.
I get it,
man.
I'm not trying to start a fight.
What's happened? Like, I mean, when you think of when the word sidekick is uttered in your head, there's one image that pops up, and he's yet to get any love.
Yeah, it's Bucky. It's Winter
this
Soldier.
Motherfucker right here.
Bucky.
Who came out first? Did Bucky or Robin come out first? Pretty sure it was Robin.
Pretty sure it was Robin. I mean,
and then Bucky came out and stole.
Robin was in the 30s.
It literally stole his whole head. Put him in a little red and blue suit.
Gave him the same domino mask, and that's it.
Same boots. Weird.
But he wasn't wearing underwear. He did. They did give him pants. They were a little.
They did
better
give him
about
pants.
that.
They did give him pants. Yeah.
And he was fighting Nazis, not criminals.
Well,
in
did
the
they give him
underground.
pants?
Yeah, Robin was fighting like Robin was fighting like businessmen around giant, fucking 2-story tall telephones and shit.
Yeah.
Say, all right, whatever.
Bucky versus Robin.
No Booster Gold. I have spoken.
Yeah.
Booster Gold's hilarious. He's got all like the fucking.
You think
flashers
Bucky
and shit
shows
on
up
it,
in
too.
Black Panther? I do not think Bucky shows up in Black Panther.
Bucky
I
did
don't
have.
think.
Bucky, you know,
He should
Bucky
show up for the funeral. Come on,
Why
man.
wouldn't either? Yeah.
I mean, I guess it depends. I don't know.
He
how,
better show up for the funeral.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Well, remember, they
I think
told
the whole
him-
Marvel universe better be there.
They told him not to come back. Remember when he fought
She did tell him not to come back.
Yeah, I mean, he did get the suit for Falcon, but I mean, he called in probably the last favor he had. So
that
I
would
don't
be
know.
kind of weird though if nobody does show up though. Like, come on, really? Like, T'Challa died. Like, everybody should be there, right?
Yeah, but everybody who like was close with T'Challa is gone. Like Chris Evans is gone. Like I mean, I guess maybe Rhodey shows up.
Yeah, but everybody
Hulk shows
should
up.
be there though. Everybody was there for Tony Stark's funeral.
But that was a really small funeral, like right at the end of that war.
The
Like,
white
we're
guy's
talking
funeral. Well,
years
that's
later.
what it was.
What you say?
I said it's the white guy's funeral. That's what
Yeah,
it was.
yeah. That's. I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to be sound like a racist.
I got you,
but
Sean. I got you. I can
that's
say
some
it about the white guy.
That's some bullshit. That's some real bullshit.
I don't know. I'm very.
I bet the food was better for T'Challa's fucking funeral.
Oh my
than it
God,
was for
Sean!
Tony Stark's.
Could you imagine the spread at T'Challa's funeral?
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit!
Oh my God, it has to be fucking amazing.
It'd be way better than Tony Stark's.
Oh fucking
Tony
Stark
Stark's would be all,
all you
Tony
wanted was
Stark's
cheeseburgers.
would be all
What
fucking
is it?
bland. It'd be nothing would be
Yeah,
salty.
yeah, no seasoning,
No flavor.
You
No
know,
love.
goddamn well, man. You go to fucking Wakanda, man. You eat like a king.
Everyone that cooks Tony Stark's funeral food, they were getting paid with
Yeah.
money. Conan's over there doing it for the love.
Yeah, for the love. You know they putting their foot in that food.
You guys are hilarious, man.
And I also heard another rumor that that the She-Hulk was going to take place in during
seasoning.
salt and pepper seasoning. It's to some, to a lot in the Caucasian community. It is
Just salt.
You better put some gold.
Can't go too much pepper on that.
and it's too much. A lot of the times, it's too much. They're like, "What is
Put
this?"
some Sazon on that shit.
You bust out the paprika. They start fucking trying to put an exorcism on you. They don't know what's going
You
on.
better put your foot in that motherfucker.
The She-Hulk show is. They were talking about it taking place during the 5 years of the blip. It's going to be taking place during that time.
Oh,
Really?
interesting.
After the blip or during the blip?
During the blip, we haven't got a lot of stuff. We got a 5 years later thing, but not a lot of what was
It would
going on
make
during
sense
that
why
5 years.
Wong. It would make sense how that during that time that Wong and Abomination would have made that kind of bond. Since they've both already been teased in the trailer. So, yeah, I guess I could see that being a series during that.
Daredevil's running around confused as shit. He's like, everyone keeps telling me that people disappeared, but I can't see anything.
Man, as shit.
That's fucking hilarious. I mean, there's rumors. There was a rumor out there though, like that because like a comic book spiked for a character called the D-Man.
Could you imagine if Daredevil didn't get blipped? He just doesn't know what the. Are you ignoring me, Foggy? What the fuck is going on?
Oh man!
All I can do is I smell this old musty Mighty Ducks jersey.
There's so much fucking dust in Foggy's apartment. I don't know what's happening. He's gone.
He tasted the dust.
Oh. What is that?
His sense of taste is heightened too, right? Because all those senses are heightened. So,
oh my god!
Shit.
Oh man!
his whole world is involved around sights and smells and sounds, and the whole world just stops, and he's like, "What the fuck do I do?" Oh no!
Oh man,
it's too funny. So,
that's good.
All right.
Wouldn't it be funny? He like finds out that the whole world, half the world got blipped, but Wilson Fisk is still around. He's like, "Yeah, be fucking kidding me!"
Oh man.
Well, that's the thing too. We don't know if Fisk got blipped or not. He could have been blipped during that time.
Well, did he get shot in the head? Because clearly, I mean,
well, he got a shot in the head in Echo or by Echo and Hawkeye, but that was after the blip.
Yeah, but where does Daredevil take place?
The Daredevil series is going to
all that took place before the blip.
You think so?
Oh no! Oh,
he's in She-Hulk.
Netflix during one took place before, but yeah, this you're talking about Born Again. That's definitely going to be after.
Yeah,
unless it's one of those 5-year stories where we get to see the fucking crazy ass world and what's going on. You know,
it could be. I mean, I do like the title, thinking about it more again, because I know like everybody's like, well, they've done kind of the Born Again storyline already with Netflix. You know, where Kingpin finds out and all that kind of stuff, but it's kind of like twofold. It's like a soft reboot. Born Again, you know, I'm born again now, you know, being handled by Marvel kind of thing.
Did you see the new picture they put out today, or was it might have been yesterday of the suit
with that?
It's like a close up on his cowl, definitely yellow, like fucking looks.
Oh
sweet.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying is like there's a character who has that same suit called like I think it's D-Man. And he has like a giant D on his chest with the Daredevil suit. It's kind of like a faux Daredevil.
So you're wondering if
people are like wondering like if this is gonna be some dude who's pretending he's Daredevil.
Well, there's definitely more than one suit out there.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I mean, who knows what kind of twists we can get. It would be kind of interesting if they did, bring back the same actor and everything, and just like, nope, this guy can see. This is not a Daredevil. But
that's fucked up. That's the one thing that puts them apart. Like he can see, the other one can't.
But the other one can't. So, all right. Well, I think that's it for tonight. You guys have anything else to bring up? Anything else?
No.
All right.
Good luck, DC. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for something, Robin.
Yeah.
I'm not until it's all reset.
Until we're totally done, clean slate.
That's what I'm saying. I'm rooting for something good to happen. So
start it with a Robin movie. Robin.
Yeah. I love Robin a little, but that ain't happening. That should not happen. That's not a good look.
No, not at all. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for your support. If you guys are watching on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment. Join all the guys that watch us live. Every Saturday night, we try to come live, even, healthy or not.
We try to come online live.
Yes, and then we don't end live. I don't know. So, all right, this is a Lil.
This is Sean.
And this is Steven.
I don't know what these two talking about.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Until next time, keep it geeky.